Well, so here we are at Maudal Musical Machines. This here is a 1979 Gibson Les Paul, born August 6th, 1979, in Kalamazoo, Michigan. And before all of you Les Paul lovers completely flip out by the fact that I am in the process of taking off a whole bunch of goop here, I should let you know that this was not the original finish. Somebody apparently wanted to dip this entire poor thing in black lacquer, so I didn't I didn't film the first part of this because you would have heard too many expletive deletes coming from me. Pretty messy job. But one of the tricky parts about this is that I had to do this without losing any wood. So you can't do things like sand or scrape, and so consequently, yummy acetone, yum! Little Scotch-Brite, some really super thick rubber gloves, mask, and so I got most of it off now. It's just the process of continuing to do this a few times in a row. The mahogany on the back was actually probably the easiest, but I do have to deal with the maple neck now, which is going to be a little bit more difficult. It's going to take a few passes to get that totally clean. Really interesting thing about this is going to have to be dealing with this, the serial number and the Made in the USA stamp, and you know, getting that completely clean with no more dye in it, or lacquer in it that is going to be really tricky. And of course the top is also going to be very tricky to get this completely clean. This is just the first pass, so I think probably with 2 or 3 more passes I ought to be able to get it pretty darn clean. It's going to end up being a honeyburst finish, which is correct, period correct, for a 1979 Les Paul standard. Fortunately, they did not touch the headstock, and so basically I'll just leave that untouched. Might have to polish it a little bit. I may consult with somebody a little bit to see how to do that and maintain the Les Paul signature without messing that up. So I'm not sure exactly quite what I'm going to do about that. Neck is just going to be fingerboard, and you know, this is just going to be a matter of cleaning it. It's in perfectly good shape. Frets look pretty flat. There isn't anything really bad about them. They're just the really low, flat, wide ones that you know, Gibson did standard at that time. So that's what's going on. We are currently in the nastiest, well, no, I got past the nastiest part of it. That was the first getting that off. Oh my God, pretty horrible. But you know, we survive. We do what we got to do, and we survive. So the really cool thing, though, is that this is an honor and a privilege to be able to, you know, work with a grand old lady like this and bring her back to her glory. So it looks pretty horrific right now, but she's going to get there. And in the meantime, excuse the yelling people in the background. Have fun.